We are back on Salud with Robert Gardner. I am today going to review from celisbeers.com, Celis Brewery here in Austin, Texas. As you guys know, I featured several of the other beers. Their Grand Cru is one of my favorite, consistent, ongoing beers. And when I bought 6 packs or whatever amounts at the bar, the guy was like, "Oh, okay, hold on, this beer a little more expensive than the others, but it comes in a larger can, which I don't know its ounces or size. Let me put on my reading glasses. Doo-doo-doo. It is the Violet Crown Quadrupel Ale. Comes in a 16-ounce can. And it has a 9.5% alcohol by volume content. I cannot find a picture of the can or the beer on the website, except the Violet Crown Quad right here, the Belgian Strong Ale at 9.5%. They have it on draft. They have it at the place. I picked up what I got, which was the Juicy East Coast IPA. I think I picked up the Grand Cru, and is it listed on here? Yeah, I don't see the pool guy listed, but I talked about that the other day. You can check them out at celisbeers.com. And I have nothing but good things to say about Celis Brewery. I've had a wonderful experience interacting with them the times I've been out to pick stuff up. The Grand Cru was available at my local HEB, which is how I was first turned on to the brewery. Let's crack this open and let's try it out. And I knew when I got this, we were likely going into deep, rich, malty notes. Belgian, quadruple. What does that mean? I have no earthly idea. What is a quadruple? What is a quad? What is a triple? I don't know. I know that some of the yeast apparently comes from Belgium, and every damn Belgian beer I've had has been amazing. And I need to buy in the future a bottle of Chimay Grand Reserve. It is the champagne of beers. They say that's, what is that other brand? They say the champagne of beers. But anyway, just absolutely amazing. Never had anything quite like it. Really changed my perspective on what beer was. And Belgian yeast and Belgian style beers have been something that the more I try, the more I like. And then I had, was it Fat Tire, which was made from a recipe inspired from a Belgian company, Belgian, tour breweries, whatever, on his bicycle. So anyway, nothing but good things to say. I was going to start today with a darker beer, probably transition to something a little bit lighter. I'm slowly cleaning out the fridge, making room so I can buy more and sacrifice my liver for you good people at home. Let's go ahead and get some smell notes on this. I want to try it and see what I think. Smells like bread to me, deep roasted bread. Doesn't, on the nose, it doesn't come across as syrupy or sweet. Very, very much like bread. I love the dark color. Certainly not, light. Dark, deep, rich, probably malty notes for memory. Viscous, syrupy, sweet, molasses, coffee. It is sweet, but it's not overwhelmingly so. The main thing is a slight sort of molasses sweetness, toasty kind of malt notes. This is what I would go for if I'm going for a darker beer. Super, super nice. And again, on the nose, I'm not being blown away. It's kind of, I don't want to say it's flat. I'm just not getting a nose that's like over the top. The flavor is more malty, toasted, tart, raisins, prunes. Makes me think of like a milk stout a little bit. It's sweet, but it's not like over the top. I've had some barley wines that were almost either in its alcohol content or sweetness was a little overboard. I think this is a good amount of sweetness. Once I go much past this, it's not something I can drink a lot of because I will get hungover. If I have enough of like a, I don't know, sweet, malty, something beer or liquor, something with a lot of woodiness or other notes. I really love, for instance, port, but I have to be careful how much I drink because I love the flavor. It's just port is so tawny and ruby ports. They're so like rich and unctuous, but if I have enough of them, ooh, sweet booze. I don't know something about it. Sweet, malty, maybe cane syrup, but it's a little bit more like blackstrap molasses. Milk stout, dark. It's good. It's dry enough that I don't feel like it's overly sweet and like lingers. It's not exceptionally crisp and come across as refreshing. It's definitely a darker beer. This is where I start to wonder about pairing something like this with food. Maybe in some cultural context, maybe in Belgium, for instance, maybe that's more common. I think if I was going to have this with beer friends, it would just be a drinking evening. You might have snacks, but I don't know if I'd be pairing this with a meal. Wonderful beer and nothing but good things to say. Will I buy this again? I'll probably go and see if they've got anything else so I can continue the sampling process. I wouldn't say this is my favorite, but of a darker beer, this probably ranks up there. I would definitely buy this again and drink it with friends if I knew that they liked darker sort of Belgian style beers. Again, you can check them out at celisbeers.com. And there's tons of info on their website. If you're in Austin, I recommend going by the brewery and checking it out. A lot of interesting stuff going on there, and they had a very, oh, here's the, I didn't see this on the main page, Return of the Violent Crown Quadruple Ale. And that's all I said. So it was sold in a 4-pack or a 2-pack. I bought a 4-pack. And I drank the rest of them, if that tells you anything. I saved one just for you and just to taunt my liver some more. But absolutely excellent beer. I recommend you check this out if you get a chance. And thank you much to the Celis Brewery for providing, I can't speak. That's how good it is. It has a 9.5% alcohol by volume. I am not currently driving. I'm not operating heavy machinery. However, I can switch cameras at the press of a button. So yeah, we'll see you guys again soon. If there's anything that you want me to review, please contact me, write in the comments below. There is a food court at Celis Brewery. They've got a company that does tacos. I think they're from the Rio Grande Valley. I'm really interested to go in and hang out one afternoon when it's not 9,000 degrees here in Austin. You guys have a good one, and I'll see you again soon on Salud with Robert Gardner.